that's not a sign of what the day's gonna be like.
Hey everybody, we're back trying to get situated here, and I've got a new camera mount. It's called a Lazy Susan. See, there's Chris there. I was going to sell it at my yard sale, but I decided to try to use it this morning, and then I can just swing it back around. There's the lily pads, the front of the canoe. And there's my beautiful feature right here. And we're going to get fishing. This might just work.
Are you anchored down?
I was. I'm moving again. What I do is I put the anchor down on the.
That's the first bite.
Chris just had a first bite. I'll put the anchor down on the side of the canoe because the wind's drifting us toward the rim canal. That's the way we're going to fish today. We're dual filming for both our channels. Chris's is Sick Chris 07, and of course y'all know us, okeebassdudes. So well, there was some movement there, but we've got a little bit of wind condition today. I'm going to be throwing the Hooniti skinny dipper and seeing if I can get one today in that general direction. Caught a nice one yesterday at the pond. I'm going to try to do that again today. The wind will cooperate. He's falling into the boat right now. I just had one come out and follow it. One's kind of pushed me up into the pads. I don't think that was a fish. This is going to be fun.
What?
Being pushed around everywhere.
That's why I just kind of anchor myself for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll anchor in a spot, fish it for a while.
Well, I'm gonna turn this off right now. We're just trying to get situated, and I think. Well, Chris is behind me. I'm going to paddle against the wind here and try to work it on the way back, because there's a lot of good lily pad areas over here that are decent to fish, but we're paddling forward now against the wind. So I'll get back at you when we get up that way. I had 2 bites so far, trying for the first pass in the boat. Running with it. Got the first one in. First one on anyway. I hope that recorded. I moved up to this bulrush area and caught a decent one here. I'm going to measure and let it go, but it's the first one of the day. 13 and a half inch bass. It's real pretty under here. It's real clear. So we're gonna let it go. Get a good release video. Right here up under the boat. And it's gone. Well, that was a cool start to the morning. Alright, no takers right now. Throw over into those lily pads. Got number 2. Anyway, he's been hooked before. I'm gonna let this one go in a second. Small one, but talk about catch and release. And throw the shaky head, and I've got it out there now. I'm trying to get my camera all adjusted here. I'm gonna reel it back in and start working the shaky head on the bottom. Well, the line's moving. Yep, I think I got one. Got one on the shaky head. Hope you can saw that. Take the hat off here. Yep, got number 3 now. Number 3, first one on the shaky head today. Gonna let it go. Real clear water. Alright, buddy, thank you. Well, little update. I've got 3 now in the boat, 2 on the skinny dipper and 1 on the shaky head. I've got a hard paddle back against the wind to catch up with Chris there. I'm going to go back and fish that area under the bridge, but I can't fish this area. It's against the wind. So we'll get back at you after I get back to where I can fish. I'm trying to get ready to go paddle against this wind, but I got pushed up against these weeds here for a second. And right up underneath me here, that's a bass bed. It's not occupied right now. I might have spooked them off. There's some minnows right there. So they got plenty of food, but this is a bass bed right here. And we're going to get back at fishing. Little update, I've got 3 in the boat now, and looking for 2 more at least. That's a green heron. Kind of cool. Really camouflaged in there. Well, I'm paddling up against the wind right now, looking for Chris. Not fishing right now. Well, I found Chris. He's having problems with the wind and all, and I'm going to move on up here past this bull here and see what I can get up there. Well, I'm up here at the top, and now I'm going to turn around and start heading back with the wind. I haven't caught anything yet, except for the 3 that I caught earlier in the other area. But in this area I haven't caught one yet, so I'm working on it. I'm trying to get number 4 in the boat. It's been a real struggle for both of us today. Very, very windy out here. It's real hard to paddle this canoe around. But somehow I got up here at the top. Hopefully I'll get a decent bass out of it to make it worth the effort. The biggest I've got so far is 13 inches, 13 and a half. Well, I'm ready to give up, call it a day. I don't like to ever give up, but I think today might be the day to give up. I'm going to try a couple more areas before I do finally give up, but the wind just keeps pushing me into the pads, and I'm not real happy at this point right now. But I did get 3 in the boat, and at least I wasn't skunked. But I'm going to go try to find Chris again and call it a day. There's a donkey here alongside the canal eating some grass. Mr. Donkey, do you know where the bass are today? I caught 3 and I'm still looking for some more. I would like some help. I've had a couple bites, missed them. And have you seen my friend Chris? Have you seen Chris? I guess not. Well, thanks anyway. This is getting real frustrating. I just had one that got off at the boat. Haven't had one for a while, and the airboat's coming back, so I need to get out of the way. It might be the other airboat tour. Wind started to pick up again. Here comes the first airboat. Well, a little update. I've had about probably 5 bites today that I didn't get. Real frustrating day with the wind and all the conditions, airboats going by and all. But I did get 3 in the boat earlier. I probably should have stopped at those 3. But I'm not one to give up real easily, and it's hard for me to stop fishing. And I haven't seen Chris in a while. Kind of concerned about where he's at, but I haven't been able to find him yet. But we'll get back together and find out what he caught. And but it's been real hard, especially on him. It's a little easier for me to paddle this canoe than the green boat. But anyway, we'll get back with y'all. Well, a quick update. As the airboat went by, the camera and everything collapsed into the bottom of the canoe. I was able to save the camera from going in the water. But anyway, I'm going to fish on the way back to the bridge now. And if I get one, I'll let you see it. Well, look who I found, and he's been quite a pal. Sitting here waiting for me for 2 hours. It's a little after 2 right now. I ended up with 3 in the boat today. Had several more bites that I missed. Chris says he, how many did you get now?
Had 4.
4.
4 bass.
And
3 under a pound, 1 maybe a pound 15.
But I've been fighting the airboat, and I was just telling Chris a little story that, well, you'll see it on the video, because I'm going to put it on the video. I almost lost my camera. So I've got to figure out another way to mount it, but the airboat about took me out. So, well, anyway, we're going to go. We've had a great day. It's time to go home. See y'all.